What's everyone, this is Skyline, and I am going to do a gameplay. Oh, I was. But we're probably going to do like a couple domination games or something because there's not much for me to really do. And he did fit my line, but it doesn't change my role, it just gives me a better offense. I just took him for Pierce down and got him. So, last video, we did go over his hot zones and stuff. So we can't do much, which is a failure. I'll put in Jimmy Buckets. We're going to be going in about who's Julius Irving, Kobe, and Rocco. Probably gonna finish this game. They have to do something. Hey, Steele, good. Hey, Amper to defense. This is an all-around defender. He's a good two-way player by this game's stats. Good rebounder. Green light. He just got destroyed. And he can drive too, so there's that. I'm gonna do something real quick. Okay, so I'm about to add the have to go take my dots out. Big Bear Guard's good in triple threat. I'll probably use him for that, like I was going to use Sean Softon, just because he can do a bit of everything. Why did he fall? He can dribble pretty good. It's a bit slow. He obviously doesn't have quick first step, but he does have goal drop stepper, which does help, but it's not preferred. If he had quick first step, this card would be better because he would be a whole lot faster on offense. It's a good card, it's just slow on offense. At least I feel like it is compared to players like Lane Stevenson and people like who is a great. If that card is better than this pink diamond, it proves overall it's definitely not the case. If a freaking amethyst Lane Stevenson is better than a pink diamond McBerry. As well as he can shoot leaners. If I had his jump shot down as a leaner. This Loco is a good player. Houston Rockets are running him at the 4. PG Tucker at center. And on my team, if you make him a small forward, he goes from like a 76 to oh, that's a step back, to an 81. What, like a 75 to an 81. And freaking Rocco goes from an 80 to an 85 if you move him to small forward from power forward. Which I feel like that's a great thing, saying that he has good trade value. Just making his overall high, which just increases, so you can just package him in a trade. Because he's a decent sized contract. He's a good value player defensively, and he's a good 3-and-D player who creates spacing. I kind of like the pickup, but I feel like they should have kept us into instead of trading all of them and running PJ Tucker. Because I'm PJ Tucker as a backup, be a forward. Probably a forward because they have Eric Gordon and Daniel House Jr. And then, yeah, he's a good jump shot. I felt weird about it because it will be weird on latency, but in terms of triple threat, he'll be good, and he'll be good interior is good interior defense plus rebounding. Makes him really hard to like beat him. With the fact that if you do beat him and you miss, you're gonna have a hard time getting aboard. And he greens the step back in Wilco's face. I feel like I'm gonna have a fun time just doing pick and rolls with Rick Barry because you can do some other things. It isn't just shooting. You can do step backs. You can do fadeaways. You can do ISOs. I really thought that was in, or at least gonna. And then there's a Hoko greening one. But you can come in, do a spin, do a snatchback into a fatal to a corner, do a spin move on him, and hit the game-winning layup. And the Curry thing, Durant got stolen because of camera glitch, whatever, camel flip. Then I went into the quick through STS with 8 seconds left, called it, because you always call it with 8 seconds, and you'll get it with less than a second left if you do it like with his layup. So I did it. Got the pass off, made the layup, and then 0.8 seconds, and I jumped in, Kevin Durant hit back iron, and missed. It was like flat on top of it and went straight up and back. I don't know why. I haven't been open. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, Steph Curry and all that sold. I did a lock code. The Stars Shine in Chicago. Got a pack. Got an Amethyst Tim, and also got an Amethyst Cavs Ornament Ball, which I just sold for 1 empty because I don't want them. Useless. I could probably, if I could get Udonis Haslam, Tim Duncan, and Melo, actually just Melo and Udonis Haslam, I could probably do the D-Way challenges. I might actually do that. I think that's the cheapest. 37,000. Oh, there's a Ruby. I'll probably end up doing the D-Way challenges because they're probably pretty easy. As well as he'll probably sell for a bit more. So I basically got the most expensive ones out of the way. I just said theme. That was 950. Yeah, I saw him for 950. About I guess 1,000. Also, I might lock in this set. I flat out have everyone but Jason Williams, Michael Beasley, Melo, and Tim Duncan. Isn't the only one? Wow, he's a bit more expensive than I thought he was. Okay, you're gonna. Yeah, there you go. You're gonna load. Oh, not to my options. Nope, nope. Send to collection. I have everyone but 2 players, Tim Duncan and Melo. That's only 25 tokens. I can get 1 player. Nope, Tim Duncan. I know he's not the most expensive. I think he was 6K. I wish I could just put Mellow. Oh, Mellow. Yeah, I doubt it. I think he's like 9K. Oh, I got all of them. Nope, I'm not doing it. I'll probably sell them back after I do the challenges, because why not get a diamond Lonzo Morning? Let's put the Lakers something on. I always wanted the Clippers just because I like the Lob City Clippers and like the uniforms. So, there you go. Wish you not Haslam. Yeah. Who's taller? Udonis? Who sits, oh, he sits 8. I'm not. But there was more. Yeah, Ray Allen. Michael Beasley, and then there's Chocolate. And I might put him in, didn't I? Yeah, there is. Yeah, he's considered shooting good. I'll probably play my point guard. I saw abundance of freaking small forwards. Yeah, Shaq and Anderson, Bergeron. Um, um, there's one more. I don't even know who it is. Oh, okay. Oh, it's Eddie Jones. Margaret, that means you are out of here because Ray Allen is going to be on the bench. It's Ray freaking Allen. Yeah, I didn't notice him because about my freaking. I think they're the same height. Well, it's just, it's, but yeah, he's in there. This guy is 37,000, yet that was the cheapest even though it was being said then. Got AI. Want to, I could start Eddie Jones, but I'm not because it's D-Wade set. Put some respect on his name. So, let's go for the Diamond Alonzo Mourning, Diamond Chris Webber, Diamond C franchise, Sean Mayer in the Matrix, Andre Drummond, and he's on the piss. Then we'll go for Blake Griffin and all of them. Try to get all of them, as well as the Diamond. Oh, just, I'll just. I'll probably work Just put in some players that I know are decent. Like maybe Matt Barnes. Him. He's decent center. Put in, I don't know. Kembe Matumbo. I'll put in, I don't know. Might put in one like Kyle. Let's just go kind of like, I haven't, I haven't used him, so I'm actually gonna put him in. Dead Queen I haven't used much. We'll do him because he's an A plus, and Zinbear Zhao because he's an A plus. We'll win the game, then we'll win on, do all of them. Get the Diamond Lawns more and go on. Do all of them. I could probably, I'm actually gonna get some of the cream, I'm probably gonna save Kobe for last. Um, I do have some of them. Uh, oh. Huh? Something popped up. So we need James Posey, AK-47, Wheelon Powell, Irvin Johnson, Starbear, and Terry Porter. Oh, and Mike Drawing. Okay. Where is it? There it is. There you go. 1500 MT. Okay, less than 1,000 apparently. But I don't know enough of that. What? 1,700 apparently. Thousand. Also going to do Terry Porter. So Kobe, Stephon Marbury, and Leon Powell. Leon Powell. Oh, 700 MT. Let's see how cheap the Kobe is, because if he's cheap enough, I will get him. I don't want some options. I got Kobe. Kobe Bryant. Oh yeah, Stephon Marbury. So 1950. It's 1950. Okay, guys. Should I lock in the Kevin Gunn? Oh, I didn't mean to. The thing popped up and I instantly clicked on it because I was gonna go like that, and I instantly let's just to try to get out, and I just go. Well, that's great. I'm not doing this because I'm not freaking losing 40K on Udonis Haslam. I was gonna sell. Now I can't sell him back, so that's great. Well, if you see me get one singular player, it'll probably be like, I don't know, Lamborghini. Well, there. How's it? 10 to get to Memphis? It's 12, great. That was an accident, and that's gonna cost me something. So, the Giants sits 11, you are City, so you're playing power forward. I just blew a lot of NT that I didn't want to. I'll slide everyone down one. 3 more players left, and I'm pretty sure all emeralds are above. There's sapphire above. Okay, ruby above. Oh, John Rondo. It was an amethyst. Who's the other 2 people? AK-47 and Wally Zerbiak. Um, well, that's bad. Let's see the first KG challenge, because I have to get them done now if I've locked them in. How's it? Just win the game, good. I'll probably get Diamond Chris Webber, and once more, I'm going to get Steve Franchise. I would say, oh, I'm going to get some of them, but I did that and freaking... I think you get... There's 12 of them. You have to get Diamond by the war. I think it's like 30k empty. Everyone else is like cheap 9k. That's always full battle figures. You probably shouldn't. Games that are expensive. Use Fat Lever. 1000 MT and Jerome Kusi is probably no. What the? 5-star Evo. Okay. I wasn't planning on spending this much MT, but hello. else is there? So, Drazen Petrovic, Jim Drum Kersey, Drazan. So, I don't even know. I don't even know if I could afford them. Um, and I doubt I can afford Drazan because of how much him. Oh, he's 2,000 MT. He's 1,800 MT, and I can't afford him. I spent 100,000 MT. I can't afford him. God dang, I spent 100,000 MT. I didn't mean to lock this in. I'm gonna lose 20k on him, all of them. I'm not locking this in because of. Well, let's go on grinding. Yeah, that on. I'm gonna get them two done. I'm gonna work on that. The final one's probably just gonna be like the last dance, like it's gonna be him beating the Warriors. One play that is even. You should only mention one play, and then that's AI. Kyle Cole's decent, but then I think he's a rookie. Derek Coleman, heard of him. Eric Snow, I've heard of him. I have no idea who Monte Williams is. I think that's a my career story play. That one was like a Kirk Heinrich, who's a good two-way player, 3-and-D type of guy. D Wade. So I would rather lock in the Kevin Garnett set than the Dwayne Wade. Oh, you just got ice. You just got iced. Yeah, you just hit a half bar. That should be easy. I'm not even gonna 3-minute quarters. Everything. I'm just gonna be. Green. We'll win this. Go through another couple challenges. I do a lot of them offline. Yeah, that's a good jump shot. I like it. It's like I think it's Kobe's. It's either that. All I know is the jump shot I've used for a while. To me, it just feels like a jump shot. Plain old one. No finesse. No. McKinney was really part of the Wade sets, I think, or whatever it was. I doubt there's even a possibility of losing this challenge. You could have one player over a bronze, and it could be a silver, and you could just do that. I'm also going to shoot one from the logo. Turkai is a great defender, which is really cool. We'll wait for... We'll get to this logo first. Okay, 13-point lead at the end of the first quarter. Let's go. High skill gameplay. Definitely not on rookie versing a buttload of golds. 2 sapphires and 1 pink diamond. On rookie. Which them on... I feel like the final one is gonna be like an amethyst Marcus Cousins. Pink diamond Curry and KD. Diamond Draymond. And Diamond Clay. Not an amethyst Draymond. Because we all know that I just took an L by locking in that set. I'm glad to have Kobe and Paul Pierce, but not the golds. I don't want a 5,000 MT gold just sitting there. So... Here's Alonzo Mourning is probably... I'm gonna get Steve Franchise as well. I'm just waiting for this game to hurry up. Because it isn't like I'm recording this. I don't think he has control. That jump shot's way too slow. If he does, I'm wondering what Evo you get it. I'm honestly just gonna sit here with Innocent Vergel and just follow this guy. I'm just leaning back in my chair, my hand behind my head. I'm not even controlling the speed button, so. I pressed that's to pass it to Jeff Green, but okay. Oh, my neck. Was that halfway through the game? $10. That's such a good game. I guess you multiply everything by 4 in this to get your stat line. So, in this, you would technically have 40 points and 4 assists, but okay. That's what we do! We shoot over them. My god. You guys head about the rim. Over your head, baby. Okay. This has been the easiest thing I've ever done, and it's just boring. How many points is no Drift Green, Warcraft 16? Imagine if I by Amethyst Line Stevenson on Carl Corver. That'd be fun. Stopping Kyle Corver every play into a layup or a 3-pointer or anything. I'm gonna cross over into a jump shot, into a hit, and nope, into a rebound, to a 3-pointer. Mid range. Like ISO, ISO. I was going to do a step back and then made me do that animation, so. That's what, that's Uno challenge is done. Holy crap. Get Emil Duckle Milicic, Sapphire, Deshaun Stevenson, and what isn't there? Amethyst? Nope, and then there's gonna be a. I'm in Lon's Morning. I think I have to get 20 of Haslam. So win the game, but with Lion Grant in it. Mission accomplished. I'm not gonna be using the Amethyst, Mellow, and Timmy every game and race the contracts. This one's a bit better. Oh, it's Hornets. I don't know it. Jamal Mashburn I've heard of, but I thought he was a 2-guard. I didn't even see his. I'm the only person I saw George Lynch, David Leslie, and then I saw Baron Davis. TJ Brown I've never heard of. It's just Jamal Mashburn, Baron Davis. Because I think Jamal Mashburn played at Kentucky. Something like that. I think his nickname was like Monster Mash. That isn't no man, that's a she-male. That's a she-male. New Orleans. Says his Wade is better at Sapphire than any emerald. Once you get him to a Sapphire, he gets quick first step and Space Creator, which are two good or decent badges. I'm not sure about Space Creator. I know quick first step is like a Hall of Fame badge. It's like out of every badge, that, quick draw, clamps, and ranger center are the main four you want. He can't shoot, can't. I don't think he can. Decent defense, at least. Honestly, Baron Davis seems to be a good defender. You can hit an open 4-foot jump shot? That's a block. Well, no, from the Cookie Monster. Okay, he hits that, but Kurt Highway can't hit his shot. That wasn't mid. Oh, does anyone here know? Anyone here have seen the clip where Baron Davis hit a 3-pointer and left waved off even though it would have counted and it was a buzzer beater for the win? It was a 3-pointer too. Okay, bump steals. That's not him. You know you have to guard him. That's Kenny Walker. Well, those should have been steals. I probably should have hit. Fadeaways just don't hit anymore in a normal game. You just can't hit them. Last year, my center, I would always back them down to in the paint, dude, in the paint fadeaway. And if they don't get in contest 90% of the time, it's an easy bucket. The only problem is the 3-second violation would keep you from even getting your best possible look. I would do this, go to about here, and do a fadeaway. And it would go in because I would take like a free throw line fadeaway. But now, if you do that, it's a miss. Besides, you guys know the Kobe card from the 8 Kobe 24 lock code? The thing that's kind of happened with that card is that they don't have the license to Kobe because he passed away. And they don't want to bring it up about license to his family, who actually technically get to decide if they can have his rights. Oh, that's a block. So it's sensitive, so they're trying not to bring it up. Ooh, my fingers just bumped. So they're just trying to be as sensible as possible. That's why it doesn't work. Because their code was planned before the helicopter crash. That's kind of the big reason why. That block code isn't working. Eventually it will work, hopefully. Depends if Kobe's wife and his family in general, if they sign it, it'll be fixed. There's not gonna be a single Kobe card or a new Kobe item in the game until maybe the shoe. That I think the only new item that there will be would be, I don't even think in 2K21, if they don't get the license by then, it's not gonna be a Kobe. It's not gonna be a Kobe card. It's not gonna be the 03 Lakers with Kobe because they're not gonna have the license. It's not gonna be, if they have the 2010 Lakers, it's not gonna be a 2010 because they're not gonna have his license for anything. There's gonna be no Kobe card. It's gonna be LeBron and an MJ, but not Kobe. Kenny Walker, he pulls up, he hits it. He has two crossovers, crossover and Cedric. He loses the ball. He's on bats on defense. He gets his own board. Hits him with a hezzy, and he drives for the easy 2 points. Bang, that's Bang. That was a half ball leaner from the hash. Said his feet popped it, drilled. It just hits the iron and drill. Oh, wait a minute, drills. How many more minutes of this? Oh, there's 8 more minutes. Great. And that free throw was so slow. That's why I was in a pool. Is anyone else in there? Oh, he can't shoot. About 5.5 minutes until this game's over. Besides, I really wish I didn't lock those cards in. Bang. Yeah, it's PJ Bomb. I'm probably gonna put him in my lineup just because of his. Little step back. I'll probably do this challenge in the stream, and then after that, just keep on grinding and try to get myself to forget that I accidentally locked in that set. I think that's been freaking 60. Oh my, 100,000 MT. Actually over that, like 120. And I only have like 20 after. Well, not 20, like 40. There's a good amount of the MC went on Kobe. Kobe and Udonis Haslam was 60,000 MT. That means after that and selling like all the golds, it'd be maybe 70, 80, maybe 90,000 MC mats. Which is a good return all, but it's not no 100. It's not no hundo. I'll spend that on the Clyde, get all them, probably get all the past ones, as well as Dirk and all that, so I can lock him in for that Diamond Magic Johnson just for the players. And then I'll go back to the more harder challenges, which are the newer ones. This is like the first week the game came out. So it's going to be a lot of just win the game. The Iguodala apparently like the harder ones. Or more annoying. Tetris. But I feel like the Dwight Howard ones seem to be hard. I felt like the Iggy ones were pretty easy, they just took forever. There's only a couple hard ones. A minute 20 left of this. Ooh, that would have been so nasty to take the ball and just hit a buzzer beater. I'm gonna get that Drazen Petrovic. Also, Rick Barry's pretty good. Of that first home game Shaq, I bet you at that Shaq. I bet you just had to hit 10 field goals with chocolate. You have to get 43 points with Dwayne Wade, 50 points with Wade. I don't know what that's probably get so many points or something. I don't know what that is. That's probably win the game. That's probably win the game. That's probably win the game. Like, get a triple-double with Dwayne Wade. That's probably what that one is, because he did get a triple-double his last game. Now let's get Drazen Petrovic. Like, 1,800 MT? Like, 15,000 MT? Might be able to get someone else. Maybe Jim Patson? I know Udonis Haslam's going to be the one that's going to get me that. There you go. Got 140 MT, and that's what I got. Got all but Brandon Roy, Michael Thompson. Yeah, Udonis Haslam's like 40,000. I think I got a Ruby one for 37,000. It's freaking crazy stupid. I got mine a Ruby for 37. I bought him, and that took me from 120 to about 80k. Bought all of them. Then I bought all of them except maybe like Zach LaVine, Latrell Sprewell, John Rondo, and Paul Pierce. The rest of them I didn't have, and that's only locked in the set when I went in. Clear out Stephon Marbury and asked me 9 slip plus, yes. I was going to sell them back, like Kobe, make back like all my MC. So, yeah. It's just... The one reason I'm 100% not locking in is that one man right there. Freaking crazy stupid how expensive he is. I sold all of them back except them two because I actually like them too. He's in my squad because he's 6'5". He's a good third string. He can get a couple points. And I just like his jump shot. I'll probably use him a bit and for him. Look, Barry's good. He has a decent jump shot. He has no quick first step. I don't think he does, which is a huge just downgrade with him. He's good, but he's not as good as the Amethyst Lane Stevenson from the All-Star, from the VIP pack. He's good and all, but if you're a pink diamond, have no quick first step, or range extender as a shooter, that's a big downgrade. Instead, yes, steady shooter. Then you add a range extender instead of steady shooter. Especially saying he's one of the newer cards in the game, actually, because he's part of the Iggy, which is one of the newer parts of the game, compared to, like, that and that. It's a huge bummer when you have this card being 4 times better than that pink diamond that you have to do 17 challenges for. There's Hall of Fame quick first step, Hall of Fame constant rebound chase as well, clamps, gold dimer, gold trapper, gold ankle breaker, gold acrobat, gold giant slayer, gold difficult shots, gold catch shoot, gold deadeye, gold green machine, gold crit draw, gold range extender, gold forginal, with more badges than that Rick Barry. Now this lineup. I don't have Lance Stevenson. Yeah, I'm just gonna put in Kobe, and then compare them. Yeah. He has more badges. Same amount of Hall of Fame, more gold than him. So there's them. Well, I'm gonna take. Okay, let's put that Lance back. And he's steep too. He's like, I think I got mine for like 4K MT. It's really cheap. So he's like a budget beast. And he's like a top 20 card in the game. At one point they were like, yeah, it's gone up in price. At one point I saw him for like, I got mine for like 3K. At one point they were like 2K, or maybe 1K. Before being better than that pink diamond, it's 6,500 MT. Let's compare it to a Kobe. Better than everything but driving dunk, fades, yeah, post, block, interior defense, vertical, stamina, and hustle. That's probably stuff thing because it's Kobe's better dunker and he used sits. Badges. Kobe has a good amount of badges and all, but that Lane Stevenson is a god. Now I get to do this, get that Chris Webber. Okay, that's double. That's not. That's win the game. That's get 33 points for him. I'm not sure what that is. That's probably win. 30 and 20 game 1. Yeah, it's probably get 32. That's easy. 32 is easy. That's probably holding the ball and do so many points. So, doing Wade, 43 points. So all this is really easy. I know all of them are until that one. I'm not 100% sure what that is. Right, Boston's probably win. Something with that. Most of these will probably win. That is the one last dance is probably a triple-double. Just get a triple-double. Because he did get... It's good. Alright, Chad, to your channel. You have an Opal KD. That's actually pretty cool. Unless you had the pin down Chris Webber. I like 60 videos, so... It's a bit... That Udonis Haslam, it's stupid. It's not even funny expensive. It's like if a 2K YouTuber bought diamonds and then got robbed the next day. Besides, another player that's going to be very expensive from a set is going to be like freaking John McLaughlin, who is 20K MT. And yet, the first day I got the game, I think I bought one for a buyout of like 500 MT or 600. I would have gotten both, but I couldn't afford it, and I was going to put the other one in my option. And I bought one. I've sniped like 4 of them. One for like 1,300 MT when it was like 5,000. Now the thing's 20,000. It was at 10,000. That's one then. Now it's 20. Why is Vince Carter not a diamond? And they're playing a 3/2 at center. So that's those Andre Iguodala challenges are so boring. I'm fine with it just win the game or get so many points of a player, because points is easy for me. I don't have a problem scoring. So I get blocks, get double-doubles, triple-doubles, get so many steals, something like that, the extra stats. And I played as a center in 2K19, so I have decent timing to get blocks. Scoring really isn't a thing, because I have a Block Grenette's playbook. The only playbook you ever need for these things. Also, if I was you, I would get one just for these spotlight challenges. Because if the points, just activate the play sign to a player, give it to him, activate it on the logo up here where I'm at, and you will easily drop 75 points in a game. It's also a good way to grind up assists. That's all you have to do. That should have been an easy steal. I swear to God, that is the easiest thing to do. Yeah, honestly, don't do the, out of all, you probably should to get Opal Brandon Roy. He's like he's probably the best card in the game right now. Unless you get the Opal G Wade for collector level. Because he has like 99 all stats, but like 95 shooting. Best. So you should probably, the old ones are easy like the one I'm doing. The thing is, unless you have a good amount of MT to get Udonis Haslam, that's the only minus about the Dwayne Wade. Because Melo, I think I got for 8,900. Tim Duncan, I got for like 9,000. Udonis Haslam's the only one that's even remarkably expensive if you have like 100k MT. And if you have that, you can get him easy. And if you get this playbook and get all of them, you can just grind them, get the Diamond Magic Johnson. And you'll be easy. You can get the Diamond Magic Johnson, which is by getting all 5 of the Spotlight Series 1s. So you would have to get Alonzo Mourning, Chris Webber, Clyde, I forgot who the other ones were. Sean Marion, the Matrix. You're gonna have to get freaking, what's it called? Andre Drummond. But you have to get like the Diamond Yaz, Diamond LeBron, Diamond Brandon Roy. I'll sell you Don's Hazel for Brandon Roy and I'll get the other ones over time. Also, I'll probably get Brandon. Also, they give you about 20k MT as you're doing them. So you're not losing MT unless. So if you don't get the same amount of MT back and you lose 1,000 or 2 or a couple hundred from the plays you bought, you'll make it up doing the challenges. Because after I bought all the players for the Andre Iguodala, I think I had 40,000. I ended with 60 by the time I ended. I had 11 of the challenges done. That's one of the challenges that people think is really hard, is the steals, and I did it with the Sapphire, which has a 46 steal rating. I had all 12 of the challenges done with the worst still. That you. Also, I wasn't even sure if I was gonna get that down in time. These challenges are easy right now. Well, this playbook isn't just for Spotlight. You can use it for any challenge. If you're against AI, it's easy. You can use it for Evos in Domination. You can just use it there and Evo up your players really fast. For assist, if it's you can only do it for guards. If you have to do it for point guard, you can do anyone except the point guard. If you're doing shoot guard, that has to be the point guard. And that's the only way you can grind his assist. So if you have to like Evo up one of your players. I've dropped 75 points of Andre Iguodala in a game. Or 74, and I had over. You know, if you have the Ruby team, Sapphire teammate that you Evo for the starter, to Evo him to a Ruby, you need 150 points and 15 dunks or 25 dunks. I had all 25. I had over 25 dunks and 74 points. So if I wanted to, I could Evo that final teammate in 2 games. Well, that was a good block. Only went to the 3rd row. It's actually Innocent Verja is actually pretty good for only being 700 MT. At least defensively. It's better than Amethyst Andrew Bogut, which is 10,000. I'm probably going to end this quarter with like 14, maybe 16 points max. Which Giannis has them. Probably get 16, which I'll need 12 more. Or 14 more. 12, 14 more. I thought that was going to be a block. I thought he was only 6'5". He's holding his man's back hurting, shooting free throws. Oh. I'm probably going to be streaming for a bit longer. I'm not sure. I'll probably have about an hour. I've had a 4-hour stream, so. Oh, that's a slow freaking jumper. I'm gonna go into a fadeaway. Oh, that didn't even hit rim. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Oh, that did go in the fadeaway. That's bad. Okay. See you. These spotlight challenges are pretty good. That would have been nasty. Got my heat check out of the way. You're welcome. I'm just trying to grind up a bit. I'm probably going to try to get this as far as possible, because last year I only had 1 opal, and that's from the Dynamic Duo packs at the end of the year, and I quick sold it because I just I didn't do a no my spent squad or anything. I feel like this is gonna be good because I'm able to grind. It's gonna be different from last year where you couldn't grind. You can just do triple threat, which I got to the point I was versing Opals on triple threat offline. I had to be an MJ. That got boring. Quick. It isn't like this year where they actually try to match you with someone and you get something other than sit Stokers for playing 6 games. I'm just gonna lamb score. Ain't that 20?
So where's your vocab?
God dang, you just snatched that. It's a real show to get that out of my house. I'm probably gonna get the thing done in this quarter. Heck yeah. I don't think Udas has him as 28-28. That's a, I don't think it's possible to have 28 assists when you have every point in the game. I've seen that glitch happen. Weird. Oh, I was gonna pull it up, but no, he just slammed it on the ground. Sorry about that, I had to do something. Yeah, with one assist. He has 6 points, 2 rebounds, 13 assists. He's about to drop a double-double. Actually, I'll probably end the stream a bit sooner than I said because late or sooner, depending on if you're listening. But actually, yeah, I'm gonna end it after this. Depends on what the next challenge is, or how much time is in it. Besides, Vince Carter isn't the worst. He hit like 5 deep 3-pointers in a game against the Knicks, so. I wanted to hold it longer, but it made me shoot because I was about, well, it didn't really make me, but I was about to go to bounds, so. I'm not going to hit a shot because I'm getting double teamed instantly. Probably should have put Rick Barry in the game. I just been using him. This isn't much of a gameplay because I only played one game. I can't really do. The thing is, I don't have PS Plus, as you could probably have seen, because I started the stream with it up, and I'm not getting it until later this week, so I can't do an official gameplay until then. So, I'll say one with a gameplay. I'm probably going to remove that and just go being Diamond Rick Barry. Okay, that's not heavily. It's. They could have been freaking Kawhi and that still wouldn't be. That's a nice little crossover, and he draws the foul. He's about to drop a double-double and give us the 20-point lead. Yep, jump ball. That's Kirk Heinrich. Like I was in middle court. Bang! I have to finish this soon. I'm gonna eat some sub after this, or dinner, whatever you want to call it. Flagrant. How's that flagrant one? Is it because he hit his elbow? He pushed down and grabbed his arm. Isn't Fugger 2 automatic ejection, 2 Fugger once is ejection, and 2 Texas ejection, then there's the kicking the ball, or touching OF. That could have been an easy bucket, but it did not go that way. Yeah, it's time for fourth quarter. This is 30th point. Yeah. Ooh. 5 minutes. Yeah, this is my last. I'm gonna end it after this. I would love to just get past the rest of it. There's just nothing more I can flat out do. Oh. I'm just trying to skip the rest of it and just try to get to the end of the game. I'm just gonna keep a 20-point lead. That's what Hop step into an easy layup. He's about to have a 15-15 game. He probably can get a 20-20 game. Hit like 2 3-pointers and a layup and get 6 more assists, which could happen if I had someone fast, like maybe Wade was running that play. 'Cause I can use the play. I could have probably dropped 60 by now if UNOS has them. I had 30 by halftime. I could have easily had 30 by halftime. So I could have a 60-point night for him. Okay. Thirty, 1 of 32 points, possibly. It's probably gonna be 32. Yeah. ISO, ISO. I'm probably gonna get 2 or 3 double doubles. 14-15. 14 points, 15 assists. There you go, 16-15. I'm probably just going to try to get 4 more points. I'm going to try to get a double-double and some bear shot. I just need to hit one more hook shot. Like, subscribe.